Yes, Mother. Now, I think you have a bit of explaining to do.
Ah, well, perfectly innocent. The guinea pigs were an early test subject, you see, of your father's. He was using them in his basement. We didn't know what they were for. And then, last night, we discovered they were, in fact, quite a competent comedy troupe that he'd been testing the device on. They were demanding wages, Trafalgar, in their little squeaky voices.
With your son, Victoria.
He's got long gangly arms. I was tolling the hatch open while he octopoded his way around the pigs left, right and centre.
That is true. I will grant you that. But, Mother dearest, I'm afraid that this is an offence which I cannot forgive.
What?
And now that I am the sole heir benefactor of the St. Pancras estate, I'm afraid you must find yourself other lodging. Now,
You'd cut off your own mother?
in a heartbeat.
I've raised a fiend. But you beware, boy, those guinea pigs won't settle until their reviews are right there and printed. They'll ruin us all.
And they will be reviewed without you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
It's all right, boss. One day you'll be the finest guinea pig in the world. Oh, Victoria. Now, Victoria. You met Bart?
I did.
He is the leader of the comedy troupe.
Ambering little git.
He's the only one currently brave enough to come out in front of the public.
Right?
The others are around somewhere. But, there's another telegram. Oh.
So you just reach out and
You just
touch them?
it's very straightforward, really. They're not full of germs.
Ah, it's for you.
Ah,
At least, I think it's trying to be for you.
Take care of Bart for a second.
You eluded me last night. You and I will have words.
Can afford only 7 words, including stop. In that case, get a proper job, you wastrel. Stop. Send that later. Right, Bart. Now, Bart is very upset that the rest of the comedy troupe are currently spread around London.
I tried to put them in their little hutch, but no. They had to chew up my best crinoline, jump everywhere, scuttle into drain pipes, up, up, up. It's what Teddy trousers.
Have you never heard jokes performed through a Morse code tapped on a drain pipe before?
No.
Oh. I told you it wouldn't work, Bart!
Well, what did they want?
But he wants the rest of his comedy troupe back, and they want a proper review for once.
Excuse me. I've had a devil's own job collecting up them there guinea pigs.
You see, this is why I needed my son.
Aye, and you released them in the Crystal Palace. You know her little ladyship, the Queen's allergic to the little blighters.
I didn't so much release them as not realise hutches needed 2 ends.
May not have willfully done it, but it's certainly gross incompetence that'll lead to this. If she starts sneezing everywhere, it'll be your head to pay.
Where are most of them at the moment?
Could be anywhere. In the walls.
Look, you know they're drawn to comedy reviews and pomegranate like guinea pigs drawn to comedy reviews and pomegranate. They'll come scuttling out the walls. Just gonna find mate Bart do something funny and find some pomegranate.
Oh God, we're
Otherwise-
doomed! Something funny!
He's a very talented guinea pig.
Otherwise, you've been warned.
Right, Ada, though I'm penniless and being threatened with death.
It's not a good day for you.
After you left, my guinea pig business, it just went downhill.
I told you were too soft on the guinea pigs.
What's
You never learned!
their little wuzzy faces?
Learn to ignore the little wuzzy faces. They're vicious.
But I can't ignore little wuzzy faces. I couldn't ignore yours.
This is true. This is what I relied on. But damn it, you loved my little wuzzy face.
I did.
That's a very definite use of the past tense.
I know some past tense. I know some present tense. I know your dull, complicated, stupid language. Rather.
You know perfectly well what that telegram means.
The baguette across the Eiffel Tower, my dear.
No. You will not go French on me now. have been hurt deeply, my dear. Wounded. You came to me with a perfectly ordinary business transaction. I marry you. I gain your titles, you my estate. But now here I am to discover that my brother has gotten your title first.
How did you know?
The word escargot. It means my brother's shagged your sister.
My knowledge of your British slang is still so incomplete.
Quite.
That was years ago. Years, maybe a few months ago. Last summer. Before I met you. A few weeks after I met you. But before we were definitely an item. Before you had proposed. Before you had proposed. Before we were telegram official, as it were. It was... It's his face, Trafalgar. He has such a little wuzzy face. Whereas yours... Your mutton chops are very fine, but they're just... The glasses and the little moustache. The eyes that glitter as if they were seeing 1,000 carats.
Are you saying that I do not have a fuzzy wuzzy face?
It's all right. No one will ever put you in a garden. This is Bert. This is Ethelbert. They do gymnastics.
Can't demonstrate.
I would love to demonstrate.
Some more. I've got their little dancing midget guinea pig in here. Yes, I think there's 7 of them. 8 if you include the manager.
Excellent. So we need to find...
We've got Bert.
We've got Bert. Bert.
Come back here, Wilfred! Wilfred!
Bert and Ethelbert. A little bongo. Right. Nearly there.
Where's the trapeze artist one gone?
It will be here.
Oh, brilliant, right.
Don't let it get too near the ceiling. I want to be away.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, Trafalgar and I do need to discuss some science briefly.
I can take them. We've got a special pen for them down the police.
They like to be together.
Yes, they'll be together. Forever. The Queen's nose and our heads are at stake here.
Fine, but I'm keeping Bart.
I'm keeping little bongo. I think he's swimming in the gin.
Timing.
Brother?
It's Wilfred. He's incredibly talented with a mandolin. You haven't seen him anywhere, have you?
But Wilfred is very obedient if you sing his favourite little song. He'll come scurrying straight to your hands if you do that.
Well, do you fancy accompanying me, brother?
No.
Sore throat.
Oh, well. My little guinea pig, see my little face. See my little fluffy face. Look at the little fluffy face. Wilfred! Ah! Got him. Ow. Oh. There's a good little guinea pig. Sorry about that.
Take him to the inspector.
I'll leave you to it.
Now, the death of your father.
Yes.
Of course,
Sorry about the interruption.
this is the trouble when you have a troupe of performing guinea pigs.
I'm about to say,
The death of your father, well, very fortunate for myself, is also very fortunate for you. And you're not known for being a naturally fortunate man.
this is true. I'm sorry, was there a question there?
No, just a mild suggestion.
I'm not sure I like what you're implying.
No implying, just suggesting. Ah! Oh, God!
Hello.
That was genuinely terrifying!
You've got Clarence. Now we're just missing the one in the... Oh, hello, you.
Mother?
You cold-hearted swine. What are you going to do with this, anyway?
What am I going to do with it?
You don't have any pomegranates. You wouldn't know a pomegranate from a lemon. You wouldn't know a lemon from a small cat.
That is true. I do have trouble recognizing small cats and fruit. because if you have some, then that means that I don't have that some. Economics.
Damn you and your economics.
Right. Now, Mother, I will leave you in this drunken stupor into which you seem to have fallen. But I expect you to be moved out within the week.
Is that gin?
Yes. Oh, well, you started young.
I waited until I'd married.
Rested before I started drinking.
I'm not even going to get married now.
You aren't?
No, your son just broke up with me because he found out my guinea pig farming days with your other son. And this is just after I've just told the other son that there's no chance of us ever being together when really it's little fuzzy face and I want it. He does have a little fuzzy face. Doesn't he? His liver and his bubbles and he looks at me like a guinea pig would look at a really big carrot. And I just know that he cares so much about me and I threw it in his face with a crayon written postcard. But Teddy's used to rejection. Is he? He goes to the Royal Society every year and shows them his new, shoe shining device which dissolves leather. Or his lamp lighting device that causes absolute darkness through no apparent means. He still does his science. He keeps trying. Oh, no doubt if you leave it a week or two, he'll come knocking. Oh wait! Really do that to my ex-fiance? Oh yes, I could.
Yes. I mean, I birthed him and I don't want to.
But listen,
Those things on his face.
do you really think that Mr. Paddington can have a chance? If he doesn't have a chance with you, dear, he hasn't any chance at all.
So Knightsbridge,
Yes?
I know all about what you've done.
All of it?
Aye, Elephant, St. Pancras. How could you do that to your mentor? What did he offer you? Money?
Yes! Money! Do you know what St. Pancras paid me in? The old St. Pancras, Westminster St. Pancras. Do
I'm
you know
guessing pennies rather than, pounds and shillings.
naughty pomegranate pips?
Okay.
When all the flesh was used and there was just the pips left, that's what I got. They have no economic value. I really shouldn't have signed that contract.
No, lad, no, you shouldn't. That doesn't have to stand by. You murdered him. And you murdered me colleague.
I only murdered elephants. I mean, he saved murdering the professor for himself. I just did away with the bodies.
Where?
You know the cellar where they make the pomegranate jam?
You mean someone might try and put human paste into that machine?
Well, no. Only fresh pomegranates come in here, but there's one way of knowing that no one will ever find a body. It's to make it into jam. Because fruit and humans taste the same.
You're a monster.
I'm not marrying your brother.
What? But apart from all the obvious reasons, why?
Well, there's all the obvious reasons to make a sizable list, but mostly because he found out.
About us.
Yes, but you need to know that I'm not marrying him because he's not letting me marry him. It's what's freed me not to marry him.
You English lessons didn't get on to the point about double negatives, did they? Good.
What's his face?
Please, dear, not in public.
Look at
You
your moustache.
definitely may want to stop
The fin.
right now.
Right, I've got the last one. It was in Knightsbridge's. Oh, hello, boy.
Would any of you like some scones with jam?
Right, I launched a little while ago.
Scones.
Quite. I found a particularly nice new recipe. It's called Traitor.
Look, she's a fine one for you to talk about treachery.
This was all legal. Well, apart from the killing. Oh, don't pretend you don't know. Everyone must know by now.
I
No?
don't know. We're very lost here.
No, the inspector!
Aye. You murdered your husband.
Did I?
No, not you, he did.
You were looking at her, it was quite misleading.
It's a northern accent here, not Brazilian.
Oh!
You want to try that again, Inspector?
He murdered your husband, his father.
Lies!
spilled everything.
Yes, he did. I think you only have one source now, Inspector. And who might that be?
I'll never tell you.
Maida.
I would ask how you made that logical jump, but she's the only one not here, so... You've got a keen eye. If you weren't such a murdering scumbag, I'd ask you
I think you'll find it makes perfect logical sense, Inspector.
Well, it'll do you no good, Trafalgar. Young Andrel has the only sort of pomegranates in Britain. Without that, the machine is useless. Comedy will go unreviewed.
And not just that, murder is not comedic. If this was turned on you, the review you would get would be so bad, it would crush you into despair.
My God, you're right.
Inspector, what flavour is that jam?
Pomegranate mixed with human.
What do you...
Brother,
What will you do? It's mixed with human.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
We've got to find out!
Oh, brother, you know I've always liked you. Mildly. No, please.
Breathe in, brother. Prepare to face the music.
The performance was wonderful. It was a 5-star thing with lots of cohesive elements that brought them to...
No, that's the guinea pig.
There was too much human in there.
The guinea pigs. Their performance has killed him.
I knew this would happen. Should have outlawed them years ago.
I know how to look at my son twitching, dying on the floor. That's quite unpleasant.
All right.
I'll remember to